Vitally important match at the business end of the season. We're out at the Brisbane Knights Sports Complex for round 20 Capital League 1 action between Brisbane Knights and Southside Eagles. Well, Brisbane Knights sit fifth on the table. They've lost their last two, so we'll be looking for a change in their fortunes to try and get it back into the top four. Southside Eagles coming home with a late season charge in the middle of a three-match unbeaten streak and sit just behind Brisbane Knights in sixth spot. Referee for today's encounter is Paul Eldridge. The two captains coming together, Jay Reid for Brisbane Knights and Cameron Brettag for Southside Eagles. And it'll be the visitors in their black strip who get us underway on an uncharacteristically warm winter's day in Brisbane. Long throw in into the box. Well, coming high for it was Pearce in the Brisbane Knights goal. He's been fouled, says referee Paul Eldridge. And clutching at that right knee. Let's take a second look at it. Yeah, he's done what all keepers do in bracing himself for the impact by lifting that knee. And he's just copped one. Being helped out with by Carl Harm, it looked like, his teammate. Down the right for Davidge. In towards the back post. Oh, it was served on a platter there for Keezer Labenda. Perhaps it was just too easy for him and he steers wide. Labenda rides that challenge. This time he's going to play provider for Davidge, who heads wide of the target. Knights getting forward again. Woolsey over the head of Labenda. Falls back to chase it. The referee's whistle has been blown though. So free kick here to Brisbane Knights. Played in by Jay Reid towards the back post. And that's a spectacular way to open the scoring midway through the first half. Great that we're going to take another look at it. Even the height outstretched from Matt Tubbs. Couldn't stop that Jay Reid belter. Long throw in. Knotted on by Davidge and Brisbane Knights go two ahead. Thumbs up. It's so often a tactic here at the Brisbane Knights Sports Complex. A narrow field, long throwing into the box. And it goes perfectly for Jacob Davidge. Corner for Eagles. And they've pulled one back. Regan Ralston pulls the deficit back to one. The corner. And Ralston unmarked and gets in there. Lofted high by Davidge for Labenda. Labenda with the turn over the crossbar. So a late corner for Southside Eagles in the first half. And they've scored from another header. It's Tom Schaefer this time. Spots the cameras and then stops. And Southside Eagles, the visiting support, pretty happy with that effort. And they're going to go into the break on level pegging. Pearce perhaps inconvenienced by that earlier injury. As the Eagles look to go on with it immediately after the restart. And Evan Pearce has succumbed to that injury. And Ben Farquhar, the replacement keeper, on for Brisbane Knights. Cross delivered in towards the back front post. Was there a handball by Reid? Referee Eldridge didn't think so. We'll take another look at on the replay. We have seen them given, haven't we? Cowden lifts it high. Porch in a contest along with McAvoy against Farquhar. And referee Eldridge pulls the yellow card. Just trying to simmer things down. We'll go against Ethan McCoy. And there's been a second yellow card. So Ethan McCoy has said something here to referee Eldridge after the initial yellow card. Wasn't happy that the foul was called against himself, and he's off for an early shower. So 10 minutes into the second half, Southside Eagles going to have to do it here with the remaining 35 minutes with 10 men. A zigzagging run, appreciated by the Knight supporters. Cobley, initially shaped to go from downtown, and Romano tests out Tubbs. Gets his hand to it and over the bar. Second look at it, Tubbs. Not a bad save at all to tip it over. Corner swung in. Southside Eagles initially looked to clear. Romano tried to drive it through the pack, and this time they're able to beat Tubbs. And Brisbane Knights go ahead again. Jacob David scores his second. Straight to the sideline and the supporters. Should they regain or retain this position in the league, they'll go back into the top four ahead of Acacia Ridge Brisbane Knights. Midway through the second, Labenda almost gets the byline. Back for Romano. Romano tried to steer it in towards the back post. And then over the crossbar. Knights still looking dangerous. Free kick for Southside Eagles. Farquhar attempts to come out and punch away. Cowden looking to take advantage. There's a host of defenders on the goal line to cover Farquhar. And Roger Hunter, as always, very much into the game. Oh, Tubbs fumbles. Gets it second time round. And then goes down. Back to his feet. He's obviously copped a bit of a knock. Woolsey goes himself. Now back. And they're keeping on threatening here, Knights. That would have been the final nail in the coffin. Route 1 football for Southside Eagles, but referee Paul Eldridge blows an end to proceedings. And in this round 20 Capital League 1 clash, Brisbane Knights have prevailed 3-2 over Southside Eagles.